need photo shoots in your portfolio to build up your brand, move forward with advertisements, different things to help you, build your career. One of the main focuses after a photo shoot is editing and making sure images are up to par. So when you're doing a photo shoot, you do have to make sure that everybody is comfortable, at ease. They're ready to work and have fun, because when it's not that way and it's not as smooth, it can definitely reflect in the pictures, and then it's not a positive experience for everybody. And then you're putting yourself in a situation where it's just like, what happened here?
Right.
And remember that the industry is very tight knit. They're very small. It's very small, and they talk to other people about what goes on in the industry. So if you guys definitely have any questions about shoots, shows, all of that stuff, just make sure you shoot it down below. I've been a little live. Hi, Eleanor. How are you? Kisses. I love Eleanor Albert. He is an amazing designer from Puerto Rico. He has some amazing work. He does usually come here for New York Fashion Week. I'm not too sure if he's going to be here because, a lot of the stuff is going on. But he is an amazing designer. Go check out his stuff. And he does work with everybody. So definitely send some love and go that way.
Yes, sir. And remember our #1 rule.
Be professional.
Be professional.
Right. Like, we joke around here. We do a lot of, cackling and making fun and being rat-a-tat.
Right. Rat-a-tat. Don't be rat-a-tat.
But when it comes to work and when we're getting down to business and doing a lot of the work, we have to make sure that we are focused in doing it. And especially dealing with one of the designers like that, he is very professional and sweet at the same time. So please, if you are going to use my name to go and submit to him, don't mess it up.
Right.
Don't do it.
Right.
Don't mess it up. But yeah, definitely. A lot of times designers work on photo shoots because they want to build up their lookbook. They have to get it out for advertisements,
yes.
For shows. But one of the most important things is getting designers into magazines. So that's one of the main reasons why, photo shoots is a big thing, because magazines are what push the fashion industry in itself in a whole.
Yeah.
When people see that, they made it into a magazine, they really hold the designer up to a higher end.
Right, absolutely. Eleanor said might be back in February.
Ooh.
So look at that, y'all.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Eleanor is going to be here in New York in February. Might be back here in February.
Right.
So that gives you the opportunity to contact Eleanor any time between then and see what's going on.
Right.
And maybe you can get in where you fit in.
Right, definitely. And I think that's going to be an exciting time. It does give you time to get everything ready, your portfolio, your walking. If you need to practice your walking, if you need training, go get your training. Make sure that you practice your angles, because as a model, you need to know what angles work for you.
Yes.
You can't wait for somebody else to teach you how to do your angles, because you're the one who has to work together and make sure that you do it. My manager is trying to creep in the video right now, so we're just going to hope that he doesn't make a special guest appearance.
Right. We've had so much going on in the past week that I don't think anything surprises us anymore.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's crazy. I tried to have like a few designers work with us on the shoot. Some of them didn't get back to me. Some of them read my messages and just ignored me completely. And I'm actually very shocked, because usually when I contact a designer to get, pull clothing for a shoot, it's usually not an issue. The people who don't really know the term of pulling clothes, it's when you borrow clothes from a designer for a photo shoot and give them back.
Don't be rat-a-tat.
Most of the time, stylists, they set up appointments to pull stuff. With most designers, they do charge you a pulling fee. That is just like a 10 to 20% fee, sometimes even 30% fee of each garment. Only because if there's any type of damage, if, something happens to the garment, they have it covered under insurance. And most of the time you do need to have insurance for your shoots, just in case, something happens and, it gets all crazy and out of whack. Right. But it's a matter of getting it together and working forward with that. Because you can make magic with different designers. But unfortunately, a lot of designers didn't get back to me on time. But that's okay because, I guess they're busy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And just like, it was a great question that Lioness Part 1 had earlier. And sometimes you got to roll with the punches. And as the industry changes, you have an opportunity to sometimes do these shoots virtually. Mm-hmm. If you have a good enough camera, if you have enough time and space, if they make certain options available to you. Mm-hmm. You have to roll with the punches. If you can't roll with the punches, then, what's that saying? If you can't handle the heat,
stay out of
the kitchen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is the type of industry that if you can't handle the heat, if you cannot roll with the punches, then you need to stay out of the kitchen or off the runway.
Right.
Out from in front of the camera.
Right.
Seriously, guys. Kat and I pride ourselves on being able to say, you know what, this didn't work out. We're going to move on and see if we can get something else done. Or, you have to think on your toes a lot of times outside of the box. This is how even designers create their designs. Mm-hmm. Photographers over time have developed the ability to see what we don't see.
Right.
Because we see things in different perspectives. And you have to be able to think outside the box. Sometimes you could be wearing a design and the photographer say, hey, look like a robot. We had that over this past photo shoot, and that was amazing because that was something we didn't even think about. You understand what I'm saying? Think outside of the box, and that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It shows on camera. Make sure you're happy and healthy. In this past shoot, you can tell that these ladies really took care of themselves. I think that they were amazing models.
Yeah, they were definitely professional. And they, they were very respectful for everything that we had, dictating to them, and everything that needed to be done. And they did the best that they could under the circumstances that we had on the situation. But it's not saying that the shoot was a terrible shoot. Right. It was actually a really good, amazing shoot. We got a lot of good pictures out of it, and I can't wait because we're waiting for the edits right now. Yes. Once that's all done, we're going to be submitting to a magazine. So keep our fingers crossed because, I'm hoping that we could get the cover. But you never know. I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best, like I always do. I always stay positive,
right.
And
and if we'll keep crossing our fingers because hopefully we'll be getting another shoot going on soon. We got some prospects coming up for magazines and different designers. Right. So there might be a lot of stuff in store. We want you guys to keep hitting us up in the DMs because as projects come along, as campaigns come along, right. As doors start to open and different designers start coming out of the woodwork, we want you guys to take advantage of these things, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
It's amazing to see, we started these videos maybe over 2 months ago, right?
Right. Something like that.
Something like that. And it was really great and amazing to have one of our followers off of Instagram come down and do a shoot with us.
Right.
And, be out and have an opportunity and say, hey, listen, I've had a couple of gigs, but I've had fun here with Kat's Castings.
Mm-hmm. I think it's amazing, and I can't wait till we have another thingamajag.
Yes.
Another.
And let's give a big shout out to Issa Aperture.
Oh yeah, Issa.
She was our photographer for this past shoot. Issa, you were amazing. You know what I'm saying? We give a big shout out to Sabrina Ortiz, who was our makeup artist, and Kat, our designer and boss. Kat was our designer and boss, and it was so amazing because she was like on the spot thinking of stuff, and we were all just having a good time.
Right.
I did do a bad thing though. I did order bad food during the shoot.
Yes,
So
I was
don't
very
fast
upset.
before the shoot.
I was very upset. She ordered pizza, and of course, the models were like, "Yeah, it's okay," and I'm like, "No, it's not okay."
They were so happy, but when they finished shooting, they were eating that pizza.
They were scouring it down, and I was just like, "Oh no."
No, but it was a good pizza. It was an artichoke pizza.
No,
It was
cheese
healthy.
is not good for you, especially during a shoot. It makes you bloat. No.
But you can't eat it after?
No, I don't care.
Well,
No.
If you're shooting the next day, that's not my fault.
Right. That's the thing.
Right.
If you're gonna be at a shoot or you're moving forward, don't order pizza. Don't order pizza for them.
Our manager is calling.
Yeah, our manager is here. He is trying to peek in like always. But make sure if you guys have any questions that
Alan,
you
take this
definitely
boy.
put it in the comments down below. My favorite thing to work on during photo shoots is usually the styling side of it and getting the models dressed and making sure they look pretty in the shoots. So sometimes I'm very on hand when it comes to stuff like that. And then there's other times where I'm just like, yeah.
Right. Yo, ideas sometimes because I do like behind the scenes shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And, I want to capture behind the scenes stuff. And I think it's just so incredible on how on those and spare the moment you have to be.
Right.
Sometimes you run out your, if things are not happening exactly, running out of time, you know what I mean? And you got to be on your toes. You know what I'm saying? And since it's been what was the last shoot we had? It's been a while, right?
It was like 2017.
Yeah. Be on time. Bring every need. Be prepared to follow instructions, right? And have a good attitude.
Yes, definitely.
Good attitude. Be in a good mood. Don't argue with your boyfriend the night before, even though it happens at that moment. But be professional. Because a lot of things did. Everything that could possibly go wrong that day
was going wrong.
We all had something going on, wasn't
Right.
it? And it was crazy because you know what? It shows your level of professionalism.
Yeah.
We were all able to pick up the pieces. The photographer, the makeup artist, cosmetologist, hairdresser, designer, BTS background shooting, you know what I'm saying? So every single thing, we ran into an issue, but we picked up the pieces as a team. Hopefully we can release some behind the scenes footage after we get everything set in stone with the magazine or whatever. We'll release some behind the scenes footage and you can see some of the stuff that was going on behind the scenes, some of the fun we had, some of the scary moments we had, but we got through it and it was an amazing shoot.
Right. Definitely. I was really excited and couldn't wait to move forward and make sure that everything was all good to set for the magazine. So I'm just waiting to see how everything goes. I'm not rushing anyone because that's not what I'm going to be doing.
Right.
But I just want to make sure that everything looks good and has a great outlook as it moves forward. But I guess we gotta let you guys go because it's a lot.
Yes, it is. We know that it's Thursday. The weather is beautiful. You guys want to get out. You know, Kat and I always enjoy you guys. Please DM if you have any questions.
Right.
Make sure you click the link in the description and get some of our merch. All right? And you get yourself your own very own Kat's Castings mug. We got a whole bunch of stuff in our Teespring store that you may love and enjoy. If you guys have any more questions, if you need a manager, an agent, or you just need someone to point you in the right direction, Kat and I are here for you guys. All right, y'all. I think we've had enough of talent talk for today.
Yeah, today was a mess.
Rat-a-tat.
It sure was. All right, y'all. We will see you beautiful people later. Please stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. You know that it's the same handle, Kat's Castings. You can find us everywhere, even on OnlyFans, but we don't got no nudie stuff on there, so don't try it.
Check mine out. I wear nudes.
Oh my gosh. We can talk about that on the next episode of Talent Talk, the important nudes that you should have as a model.
All right, y'all.
See you soon.
Peace.
Bye. Bye. I gotta end the live. We
gotta end the live. End the live. We gotta end the live. End the live. We gotta end the live. We gotta end the live.